Yo,
Yo, what's
Yo,
going on? What's up?
what's good?
What we doing? What's up, people of the world? What's going on? This your man D Banger Thomas.
It's landlord.
Pop.
This is Be Your Own Therapist. I'm gonna let
Yeah,
my man
man.
get right into it immediately.
Yeah, all right. So that's how we gonna do this. You can hear me, right?
Indeed.
All right. So so today being the sixth, we're reading from Proverbs chapter 6. My son, if you become surety for your friend, if you have shaken hands and pledged for a stranger, you are snared by the words of your mouth. You are taken by the words of your mouth. So do this, my son, and deliver yourself, for you have come into the hand of your friend. Go and humble yourself, plead with your friend. Give no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Deliver yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, and like a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise, which, having no captain, overseer, or ruler, provides her supplies in the summer, and gathers her food in the harvest. How long will you slumber, O sluggard? When will you rise from your sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall your poverty come on you like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. A worthless person, a wicked man, walks with a perverse mouth. He winks with his eyes, he shuffles his feet, he points with his fingers. Perversity is in his heart. He devises evil continually. He sows discord. Therefore his calamity shall come suddenly. Suddenly he shall be broken without remedy. These six things the Lord hates. Yes, seven are an abomination to him: a proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that are swift in running to evil, a false witness who speaks lies, and one who sows discord among brethren. My son, keep your father's command and do not forsake the law of your mother. Bind them continually upon your heart, tie them around your neck. When you roam, they will lead you. When you sleep, they will keep you. And when you awake, they will speak with you. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law a light. Reproofs of instruction are the way of life, to keep you from the evil woman, from the flattering tongue of a seductress. Do not lust after her beauty in your heart, nor let her allure you with her eyelids. For by means of a harlot, a man is reduced to a crust of bread, and an adulteress will prey upon his precious life. Can a man take fire to his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one walk on hot coals, and his feet not be seared? Pardon me. So is he who goes into his neighbor's wife. Whoever touches her shall not be innocent. People do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy himself when he is starving. Yet when he is found, he must restore sevenfold. He may have to give up all the substance of his house. Whoever commits adultery with a woman lacks understanding. He who does so destroys his own soul. Wounds and dishonor he will get, and his reproach will not be wiped away. For jealousy is the husband's fury. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will accept no recompense, nor will he be appeased, though you give many gifts. This is a reading unto the Lord. Thanks be the word of God. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, when that one part when I was reading and it was talking, hold up.
About the female, you was gonna go, oh God, back to back, man. What's going on in the book? I guess
Yeah,
the sixth day was wicked.
I was really I really had to catch myself, because at that point I was about to be like, you know what I'm saying? I was about to be like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying?
These are
Like
not your words.
as if I hadn't read it before or something, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's just different. Like, it just takes on a different meaning out loud. You know what I mean?
Understandable. I apologize though, everybody, for yesterday. I was in and out. I wasn't really stable. I wasn't at um stationed at no point really where we had it clear and I was able to get on. But I appreciate everybody that came on last night. That thing was awesome.
That was
listen
awesome.
to it. I got to listen to it earlier. I was like, wow, man, I kind of felt bad that I wasn't in there for some times, man. I'm glad that my jump shot was it was finally revealed that it was there, man. Because Popo been trying to kill me about my jumper, man. So I'm glad that was covered. That was that was funny. I appreciate my niggas though. They gave me a lot of inspiration last night. But everybody for real, they used to hold their own, man. If y'all got on later, when I was just speaking, y'all got to hear who I thought was my top 5. So that was just my recap for yesterday. But then we got into also my man Popo. He hit me with the Antonio Brown walkout, like the same type of situation with the shit that we did cover with the black and white. It seemed like it's the same type of scenario.
My fault, I'm here.
It seemed like it's the same type of scenario. We didn't even know you was missing.
Oh, shit.
All right, so check it.
Yeah.
So this is my first question. All right. So we saw him walk off. Now my question is this: what's the complete narrative? What's the truth? What's the story as far as the reason why? Because what I heard, or the part that I got, was he had an injury previously to some extent. He told the coach that he didn't feel comfortable enough to play with that injury, and coach told him if he didn't play, he was done. So that's when he basically took off his equipment and walked off the field. So that's what I got, but I don't know.
That's his story. I guess that's his story.
That ain't his story. That's the story. The man said he's hurt. Who's to say he's not?
Yeah, realistically, right? I think realistically, it's been not just one. I don't think it's just this one incident. It's been multiple times probably where I think this is just me based on the history of what's been going on, even in Pittsburgh.
Any given Sunday,
he doesn't like He doesn't like when like that whole master mentality, almost like you understand what I mean? Babying one player and not setting the standards for everybody. They was doing that with Ben Roethlisberger. They was babying him, or you know what I mean, showing that he was the leader. It's basically a alpha type thing. He feels I'm just as good as Tom, just as important
as a Tom Brady or Ben Roethlisberger. Well, in that argument, I would say I wouldn't be. It's subjective because it's not to say that you're not right, but it's just to say in the severity of the game, the position.
Yeah.
A quarterback is a little bit more important than one wide receiver when I have 3.
But I'm thinking in his mind, y'all niggas wouldn't win that championship without me because he balled out in that Super Bowl.
I'm saying, but that's
so y'all need to treat me a certain way.
Understandable, but then that's you just getting beside yourself. You want special.
Yeah, because isn't that entitlement?
So what the?
Yeah, but that's why that's just my take of what really happened. So it wasn't just he was, you know what I mean. So I think it was a mixture of everything, and where the nigga was like, you know what, fuck this, you know what I mean? Like I don't need this shit. I'm out of here. I think it's more to it to me behind just the injury. And he a smart nigga. He got a lawyer, so he's smart. He knows exactly how this shit gonna play off. You understand what I mean? And I do believe that he did say he was injured, but coach probably like not, you know what I mean, not trying to bait him like, yo, go out, you know what I mean? Are you injured or you not, nigga? Fuck.
Giving him them cortisone shots, thinking that that's gonna help.
Yeah.
Sending you out there, you're not doing anything for the injury. You just keep playing, and
And the crazy thing about it is they really didn't even need him. They don't need him for the regular season game. So I don't understand why with the coach that try to jeopardize, if he knew he was injured, try to jeopardize him being injured for the season.
We know why. It's that slave mentality. If you think you're gonna be the workhorse,
it's more than that, man. That nigga in that vaccine card, he bugging out and shit like that. So these niggas trying to set it like, trying to show him, like, you know what I mean? I think there was all of that.
What about the vaccine card? He said he wasn't gonna get it.
Nah, the nigga got a fake vaccine card,
and he got suspended, right?
And he got suspended, so he coming off of a suspension. He played last week.
So,
And I think that's where he injured a foot.
Now, so check it. Now, when you bring that up, Pop,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Now, my
Are they
girl
trying
is
to force me
diehard.
to take this
She's a
vaccine?
diehard football fan, everything. So the narrative she was breaking down was with that suspension, that eliminated a certain amount of games, and there was a certain amount of money.
That's
Like
bullshit. Don't read them.
he was
Everybody got
supposed
their opinion. I don't think
he
it was
was supposed to get paid
a bonus.
like
Yeah.
yeah, and if he didn't meet that requirement, then you know what I'm saying, that was basically a cut.
But
Yeah,
none of that makes no
but
sense if you're
exactly.
talking about I'm injured and I don't want to play.
Exactly.
If he's saying I don't want to
Exactly.
play,
Don't
then
make
that
no
takes
sense.
that out of play because I have to play games and I have to reach a quota for me to get a bonus. So if I'm telling you that I'm taking myself out of the game and not play,
I'm not
I'm gonna
reaching.
get
So
these
yeah, that's
stats.
bullshit.
So I'm not
All
worried
right,
about
so
that bonus. That takes that out of the question.
all right, so that's basically so then the coach wanting him to play in spite of the fact that he was injured and he's a star player and they're getting ready for the playoffs, and then that causes him to walk off the field in an extreme way other than we've ever seen in an NFL game before. It's deeper than that, my nigga. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
believe
just
him
the
and the
fact
coach.
that. So this is what I'm saying
Yeah,
to you. Like, it's
yeah,
way
yeah. It's
deeper than
deeper.
just, oh, the coach told me to play and I didn't want to play and I was injured. And then
Yeah, it's deep.
nah,
I'm
it's
saying
deeper
I
than
believe
that, my nigga.
if he's already stating that he's saying that the quarterbacks they get a different treatment. I believe that he's going on the racial profiling or as
Yeah, all
a
that.
run nigga run. You put up this, you break your back or whatever, and in reality, look who's being highlighted at the end of the seasons and who's really getting the recognition
All right, so
for this shit.
all right, so then where's the imbalance as far as the behavior is concerned?
He
Because
did that shit
The
in.
behavior
He
is
did
fuck.
that shit. He did that shit in Pittsburgh. He did that shit in Oakland.
It's
what
just
he did, he walked
And
off the
fuck
field
it.
like
so
that.
yeah, he was doing some
Yeah,
bugged out
fuck
shit.
it. He's a I don't give a fuck player. He's not
Yeah.
like somebody who's
I
gonna
don't
Nah,
get
what
his
like
tongue.
yeah.
what did he do in the other two spots? So he walked off the field like
The
that.
nigga got signed. The nigga got signed by Oakland. Didn't even play one game, and something happened with the coach, where I think was it the helmet shit or something about it was something stupid where the nigga said he wasn't doing something and he didn't want to play. I think it might have been the helmet.
It was during the game.
Nah, doing training camp
All right, so that's training camp. Now, what happened with the other team?
with Pittsburgh. It was Pittsburgh and him and the quarterback. He was saying like the nigga was yelling at him or something like that, and the coach was
So when did that happen during the Pittsburgh situation?
He just sound like he has a little. He don't like that. He don't like that quarterback nigga like hollering at you. He don't like that thing. That's not good with him.
All right, so look. So this is my thing. So, what do you think there was some form of mental health issue involved?
Nah, it's not mental health.
I always make a nigga
It's not
seem
mental
like
health.
they crazy. What was mental about him going? You know what? I'm hurt. No, you're not. No problem. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
What was crazy about that? I'm not playing.
Nah, now see, this is the other thing. Now, when I said mental health, right? Why it had to be crazy? I'm not insinuating crazy.
Yeah,
It could have
Yeah,
been
you right.
anxiety that he had. It could have
Yeah,
been
you right.
a PTS trigger that he had. It
Why
could have
couldn't it
been
be
like
what he
he
said?
could be dealing with anger. What you talking about at the end of the day, my nigga? Like, he's a grown ass man, multi-million-dollar player. He could have sat his black ass down on the bench, right?
Yeah,
Or he could have walked off like a regular, average, quote unquote, individual in front of millions of people. Like, you shed you understand your equipment and everything. Now, at the end of the day, like, that's normal behavior, my nigga, in front of millions of people. Like, come on,
Forget
now.
about
right,
millions. All right.
That,
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Now, forget the millions of people, right?
How do you?
How we gonna do that? How we gonna forget the millions? We're gonna put it in a perspective of you going to work every day. When you finish your job, you expect to check out. When somebody's talking to you a certain way at your job that you know this nigga's not even qualified, and what is he even talking? This nigga's just a kiss ass. He not, who is he? And he's talking to you a certain way, and this is fucking with your day and this, that, and the third. How do you feel when it's time, when you want to just break out? What do you do? Leave,
All right,
right?
so at the end of the day, yeah, but at the end of
You
the day,
just
if my
leave.
boss,
But are you crazy when you leave?
Hold up, pause. Let me answer the question. Like you answering, and then so what I'm saying to you is that if I did leave, right, I wouldn't leave when my boss was there. When my boss then pulled up at the end of the day, and the site supervisor is there as well, and the other workers are there. So that's the scenario of the millions of people. So the boss happens to pull up at the, because it's a major part of the variable. It's a variable. It's a major key ingredient in the equation. It's a major variable.
But
like
that
you can't forget the stage.
That's just no.
It wasn't training camp. It
but
wasn't
we taking it as
like
a stage, but it's just a job for him.
Yo,
that's
bro.
what you're not understanding. So if he's injured and he can't perform a task, bro, forget the millions. What you niggas want to see me break my leg so I look? See, it be what a highlight?
Yeah. But listen,
forget
right?
the millions. Forget when it's done. I'm just saying. In reality, I'm leaving. As the boss, I'm off. I'm out.
All right, but listen, right before he went over there, right? Based on the history, I said this to a sports fan. I probably said this to Nels. I said, watch, this nigga's gonna deteriorate this organization from the inside out. Before the first time they signed him.
Why did you believe that?
Huh?
Why did you believe that?
Because it was the history. This nigga Antonio Brown, his pops was like that.
What's his history? I need to know this.
His pops is hard headed like that. His pops
hard headed. Okay.
Yeah, his pops is like, one of them niggas like got a chip on their shoulder. They don't give a fuck.
All right, so this is a genetic thing then. See, now we're establishing.
It's a chip on the shoulder. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm that nigga.
He was past this chip. He was past this chip.
Genetic.
Yeah,
this shit is genetic.
His pops play arena football.
Yo,
there's been plenty of black dudes. You know how many different situations they've been involved behind the scenes and all of that on the field. Ain't nobody ever did what he did the other day.
Nigga, nobody. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm that nigga. Fuck this.
He ain't the only.
Y'all want to do this? All right, watch this.
Nobody did what? Walked off the court?
Yeah, watch.
What you said nobody did?
No. He. I'm saying that
left the game. Plenty niggas did what he did. They suffered the consequences.
Not like that. Nope, not like that.
I thought I was bugging. I've
never seen that.
I've been watching football since a kid. I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
Even remember how Scottie Pippen didn't want to come in, right? Because of the injury or some stupid shit like that. It's the same thing. What if Scottie would have left in the third quarter and said, "Fuck this, man. I'm out of here." Took his shirt off.
Niggas did that before. This is what I'm saying.
On. Who?
Niggas did that before.
NBA players left the game before.
Niggas did that before.
Name one.
They got money. I can't remember, but I know it's been done before.
Yeah,
while the game is going on, throw your shirt into the stands, and
I'm out. Nigga might get into whatever. It might say something, give him a foul. I'm out, man. This nigga said, "What? He out?" I'm out.
Now I seen that in the hood and tournaments and shit like that. Not in the, you know what I mean?
I ain't never seen that in an NBA game or none of that shit. I ain't never seen that in any professional sport.
Probably because the NBA, before it gets to that, you done been tech the fuck up. As soon as you're in the NBA, as soon as you get out of character, your ass is tech out.
That nigga made the Guinness Book of World Records for extreme outrageous exits of a game.
What did he do?
Yep, it's the same thing. Remember, he went to New England too.
What did he do? What did he do?
He went to New England too.
No, what did he do? How did he leave the game? What he did?
What he did, Pop?
In New England?
The last game that we talked about, he walked off the game. What did he do?
The nigga took off his shoulders pads. I was watching the game live. I'm a Jets fan, right?
He took him off on the field or on the side?
No, he on the sideline. He took off his pads first on the sideline.
That's not even shit that's done. That's you don't know
what
was
said
on
he
the
threw it, right?
sidelines.
Listen, that's cool. But during the game's going on, he jogs from on the other end zone on the field, right? Did like fake jumping jacks, threw peace sign to the crowd and walked to the tunnel.
Yeah, the crowd ain't important.
While the game is going on.
The crowd
not no
ain't important,
halftime,
but
not
this
no timeout. While the game's going on.
The crowd ain't important. This nigga just at work, man. But this nigga throwing peace signs and throwing jerseys in the crowd or some shit, right, Pop? Didn't he throw some shit in the crowd?
He tired. You see
Yeah,
that they said this is
yeah.
a slave
I
master's
knew it, man.
name.
I knew it.
He's
I knew it.
tired.
It's not anything to do with mental health. He doesn't like authority, like niggas talking to him a certain way.
My
And
nigga,
he
that's
went to the
all.
wrong organization when he
Yeah,
went to
that's
New
still.
England because Bill
Now you
Belichick,
can't
you know,
say
they
that
do shit
everybody
down there a
that's
certain way.
angry got an issue. He probably just he doesn't like the conditions he has to
Nigga,
deal with
I'm
in
not.
work.
Yo, what I'm saying
Yeah,
to you is that
yeah.
I was never saying. I'm not saying it as far as an issue, as far as a stigma, and that's the perfect reason why we here now.
No,
Be
no,
your
I only
own
say that
therapist.
with him.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Banger.
But it's all mental though, bro.
But
It's
I
all
only say that
mental,
with him
bro.
because that's the light they gonna point at now that he's under the light. So they're even you gonna see a meme tomorrow with him with a straight jacket on, taking the straight
I'm gonna
jacket
have to
off.
leave and come back. My shit sound whack.
Like
Yeah,
you feel me?
but their reasoning, you know what I'm saying? They have their own reasoning for trying to control the narrative. But as far as us being able to touch on the topic, all I was saying is that it's all mental, bro. Whether it's anxiety that hit them, that caused them to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it was PTSD, you understand?
It was, but I'm just
Whatever.
saying it could have been simple, like fed up. Something as
Bro,
simple as that. I'm fed
but
up.
land, we've talked about it already, right? We're talking about
Yo,
professional athletes that
these
they're
niggas
paid
always
a
trying to.
certain amount of
We
money
hear
they
you.
receive. So and we're talking about all levels, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we're going from hockey to baseball to basketball to football. All right. Just those four. All right. So there's a certain level of professionalism and everything that so this is the reason that's one of the reasons why the team was reacting the way that they was like, okay, no matter what, like he done, he out of here. It may not go through because of the contract or whatever, but as far as how they feel about it, they like, nah, we ain't got nothing because of the professionalism and everything. Now, I understand the concept. I get what you're saying as far as like the master and the slave mentality and everything, because we've already talked about that part as far as the football and the NBA as an example. Those two right there. You feel what I'm saying? So I get that part, but I was just saying, just as far as you know what I'm saying, we don't know that was an extreme. That's all I was saying.
I'm saying it.
Something caused him to go to that extreme. And he's been building up to that. So, like Pop said, there were two other teams at least, and there were incidents. One was a training camp incident. And then he touched on his pops. So then we're like, oh, okay, so this ish could be genetic. You know what I'm saying? The extremity. You understand? Because people go through stuff every day, bro. Quarterbacks go through it. The halfbacks go through it. The coaches go through it. They be wilding. They be flipping on each other. They be doing all types of stuff over there on the
I
sideline.
feel you. That's your opinion. What I'm saying, I don't believe that, man. I believe you can be an athlete and all you have to worry about is the sport, man. I don't care about any of the professionalism. I don't care about any of that. I understand what you're talking about, but I can be an athlete and don't give a fuck about none of that. And sometimes you just want to be an athlete. I didn't sign up to I signed up to play football, baseball, basketball, football, not the motherfucker sign $1 million this, do that, and get up this, that. So sometimes we just be aggravated with our jobs, I'm saying. And for him to just say, I'm tired of the conditions and leave, fuck that. That's normal is what I'm saying, because we all feel like that. This is not what the fuck I want to do under no concern. I don't care how much money y'all niggas talking about making. I don't care about that bonus. I don't give a fuck. I'm out. And when you ask me about it, everybody else is not treated like this, and I'm treated this way, and that's how I feel. So I don't think it got nothing to do with it's building up. Is that, bro? I don't like the conditions over here, and I'm starting to look at it. It's starting to get pointed out, and now I know this shit, and it's starting. Nah, man, I'm not for it. Niggas get older and they understand that slave master mentality, and they look at how people are dealing with them, how people interact with them, and that just turns you off. It has nothing to do with I'm trying to be politically correct or this sport, man. That's what I'm just saying. From my perspective, I'm not trying to, make it seem like, because that's the first thing they're gonna try to shine a light on. This brother, he had to deal with these issues here and these there, but who's painting these narratives?
Yeah, but you know what else, Bam, that happened while listening to ESPN and how they make niggas out of monsters.
Look.
They said this is about football, right? They started
Mhm.
bringing in, oh yeah, he has a history of blah blah blah. What about the sexual assault case with the trainer and all? They started
You
bringing. I'm
see
like,
what I'm saying,
wow.
bro? This is why I don't go
I
through
said,
why
wow. What about the
everything be
sexual? He had sexual assault, and this is another black man on TV talking about, oh yeah, he had sexual assault with a personal trainer, breaking down all of this shit. I'm like, wow, they trying to kill this nigga.
Yeah, that's
and then you
oh
say
shit.
sexual assault with a
Yeah,
personal trainer. Like,
yeah,
Yo,
come
with
that's
a
on, we
personal
already
trainer.
that's
yo,
like
why
bullshit. And that sound
Look
like
at
some bull.
Deshaun
A
Watson,
personal
same shit he
trainer and
going
they
through.
got too
The
close and
minute
this,
he
that.
said he want to get out of Houston, look what happened.
The game ain't. That's what I'm saying. It ain't. Sometimes it's just the state versus. We seen it with Billie Holiday, man.
Yeah,
We seen it with a couple of the Panther brothers, man. It ain't always you bugging, you crazy, you going through an issue. Sometimes it's just I do not like the conditions that I have to live in.
mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers is bugging over here, man. You see what they got me doing? All I want to do is run fast and catch a ball in the end zone, do a flip, and then tell these niggas I'm the man. You got me
Yeah.
doing 2-a-days, this, that, and the third, and I got to meet this person. If I say the wrong thing, now I got to apologize on Twitter. No account I got is mine. Everything is associated with the company now. Like, I can't do nothing. I'm a robot. I'm tired of this system, bro. Not
yo,
bugging. I want to breathe.
so
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just thinking,
I ain't mean to go off beggar, but I just
Nah,
said
you
I
right.
don't
nah, you
think
didn't nah,
everybody
you
has to
dead
be like
nah, you
late.
dead nah, I got you. I definitely got you, Lance. You're 100% as far as the balance and
Mm-hmm.
everything. You
Ben,
feel
you
me?
play football, so have you ever had an incident on any sports thing where like, you know what, like fuck it?
I mean, like, as far as like I just always wanted to play. I always wanted to make the team. My biggest thing was always making the team and everything. And like I went through the prejudice or the little racism or the little stereotype kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? I always paid attention and noticed that kind of stigma, that kind of thing, because I was in predominantly white schools at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But it was just like it from like the third grade, it was just regular for me to be playing football,
Mm-hmm.
minimum, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was never a point where I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm not going to do it this year,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I,
You know what I'm
I had an
saying?
incident with a coach where this is in college, right? So this nigga is um basically, I don't know what I did, but I did something, right? So he's addressing the whole team, but he's putting out subliminal messages like, yeah, and some guys think they blah 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 blah. In the middle of the speech, I was like, yo, cut the shit, man. Address it to me. Don't put anybody else in it. Say what you gotta say. Say it to my face. Just like that. What do you I was like, nah, fuck that. Say it to my face, nigga. I went
Oh,
off on this nigga, man. And then walked out of practice. So the
oh,
next day he called me in like, yeah, I wasn't trying to single you. I was like, listen, I understand the bullshit. You ain't gotta bring anybody. If you feel I'm doing something wrong, pull me to
Tell
the
me
side
I'm
and
doing
address
something
me.
wrong.
Don't you know what I mean? Try to do that sneak shit.
now
So
that's
I
ill that
understand. I understand sometimes certain coaches and favoritism and shit like that. Like I understand where Antonio Brown probably coming from. He need to
yeah,
go
I
to a
could,
team. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. You need to
No, I
what?
say he need to go to a team where uh where it's you're not trying to favor one, you know what I mean, one person.
It's time to create
Yeah.
our own leagues, man. Play by our rules, man. For real,
Yeah.
it don't only have to be one league. So what? The NFL is that big. 10 to 20 of you niggas put together a plan. Y'all already know how to run it. And y'all get another league that's a sub league, bigger than the CFL,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all run it the way y'all want to run it.
It's not gonna work. You know why? Because all the sponsors television and all that are majority white owners. So they could be like, all right, y'all want to run y'all league? Go ahead. Fuck it. We gonna find replacement players with some token niggas, and I bet that league, the NBA still get more than all the other players going. You know what I mean?
But why? When I
I
tell the
don't know.
sponsors, I tell
It's
any of them, listen, y'all can have a piece in this. And I ain't telling y'all not to mess with the NBA.
Yeah.
Y'all can still mess with the NBA. Y'all can have a piece in this. We still
Mhm.
need sponsorship. We still want to be broadcasting all of that. All we want to do is play the game like we want to play the game. What's wrong with that?
They're like, nah, fuck that. We got too much money in this. They gon' yeah.
Mm-mm.
Them
We
owners
want
got
all
too much money.
because then we can, you know what they don't want us to do? They don't want us to split our athletes. If that happens, then it becomes a whole lot. The games is over. Because now we split our athletes and we take all the odds to a difference so we can make sure that we can provide for what we need to provide for. Because this NBA and all these NFLs, they not even feeding the players. So how they gonna feed the players' families?
Yeah.
Well, the
But check it
NBA
though.
does well with paying players. The
Remember,
NBA
that's why Steph went to China,
baseball.
fam. If all them niggas
check
go
it.
overseas, it's
But
over.
check it though. But check it though. That's
Stephon Marbury, he went to China and won a championship. He was showing niggas like, yo, you could go overseas and you know what I mean, get this money tax free, nigga.
Yeah, D-Banger.
Yo, but check it though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about it like this. This was a question that I just came up with, right?
Mm-hmm.
You was talking about the team, right? Us put together our own league, right? So like this is where I go in my brain. I'm like, so then why is it that all the ones that had the money enough to be able to partnership with these teams that are already in existence, why didn't they come together collectively on their own to do something or something close or whatever to what you were saying? So then my mind went to segregation and how, you know what I'm saying, way back
I don't
when,
think it's. Bro, go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't know where you're going first. Way back when what?
like not way back, but in the 60s or prior to whatever, like, you know, you think about like, what if we had to stay segregated, like everyone, you know what I'm saying, stay where they were.
Black with black, white with white. I understand.
That's a fact. So like, and then we focused on our own cultures and built our own communities, like how the Jewish community has, as an example, like in a Brooklyn or something, where their whole community is run by them, kind of thing. So
But
it's like, is that a so it's like, because they the same mentality that we're talking about as far as like the master and the slave and all of that, I'm sure that same or those conversations exist in those upper circles. You understand? Where individuals that look just like us, they just have more money and then they're in that lane or whatever. So basically, if they've had this, if we could say 9 out of 10, they be having these conversations like, yeah, you know, you see these, whatever. But then they still take their bread and get in bed with them.
Who are you talking about? Our people?
Whoever, yeah,
our
like
people can't say who they getting. Our people can't say who they get in bed with because you don't control your dollar. You don't even control your narrative. Even once you make your money, you have somebody who's telling you what to put your money into. You're telling people how to invest your money and doing this, that, and the third. If you're not paying attention to what you're putting your money into and what you're doing yourself, then you're gonna be painting somebody else is painting your narrative. So they're worried about what to go into and what to invest in and what the shine or what to highlight, because you're not really paying attention to that part. You're paying attention to the sport, actually making the money, and then actually making the money comes with so many other criteria. You can't really focus on what you're gonna do with the money because you got to worry about how they making you spend your money with them.
Yeah, but you know what? One person got the ability to start their own league and everybody will follow.
Who?
Mike Jordan. He's the only one that could pull something up like this.
Didn't happen.
But
they know Michael's character. We believe it, but they know his character.
Yeah, it's not. That's what I'm saying. So that's the only person I could say if something like that. If Mike say, "Yo, I'm starting a league. The logo's gonna be the Jordan logo." Yo, KD, come over. Watch everybody start
Mike
following.
said I went to the Wizards, and what did the Wizards do?
You said what?
Mike went and brought a part of Charlotte, and what is Charlotte
No, I'm not
doing?
even saying a team. I'm just saying
I'm
start a
just saying,
league.
if you can't
Anybody
get
could be an owner.
if I can't influence a team to dominate in these niggas' league,
Mhm.
to show them that they can't mess with what I put together, how am I gonna make my own? And that's how they looking at it.
I'm saying his
You can't
name
even
just has to be
dominate
a
in
face.
my
You gotta
league,
hire
bro.
people. You gonna have to hire people.
You
He
have to
doesn't
hire
have to
people to
run
get the
the
Hornets or
everyday. It's
whoever you
just
got.
the Jordan brand. You know what I mean? The Jordan brand is.
I don't believe you. You need more people.
You say what?
Yo.
You need
I
more
don't
people.
believe you. We need more people.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
you think do you think they really be shaving points in real life? Like,
When you say shaving points, like yeah, that happened. That happens.
so you think there's niggas that really like some of the top? You think like some of the top, some of the elite, like their games?
Not in today's NBA, but in the back in the days. Not in
It's
today's
probably
NBA.
still going on, but we saying once
The
you get
only
to the
person I can
NBA
say that
level,
has control
no.
of that is the refs. I think the refs still.
And the NBA level, no, not as far as players, because what are you gonna pay me that I didn't get this game? And if I'm in control of how this game goes, nigga, you know what LeBron these niggas get when they go to that goddamn, you gonna pay them this? What odds?
It's the refs. The only thing I can talk about is think about is the refs because they got the ability to give
so
you
the refs.
fouls.
Yeah, they got.
Now you got to sit down.
They can
or to
predict
can
swing
buy
the
the
game.
refs.
So the refs, yeah.
So you think the refs could be bought? You think the refs could be bought? The refs could be bought.
That was already done.
Happened.
They had the niggas come out, they confessed and all that. They did it in the finals for the Spurs and them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit still go on to this day. I'll be seeing some fouls and be like, wow.
Oh, all right. So yeah, it's the refs and them.
We just not paying attention because you not in that betting world. You're not paying attention to the odds. You're not seeing them turners that fucked up a nice pack.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, not for nothing, but yeah, them refs, they would be a little bit more accessible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they could run down on the refs on some other shit. Like, yo.
The NBA do it too, because sometimes they be doing it to extend the series.
Oh, for real?
You know what I mean?
So
they can make more money. The longer the series go, the more money they get.
So you're saying
a team might jump out to a 2-0 league and you be like, yeah, these niggas, they gonna bust their ass. Next game, game 3, these niggas in foul trouble.
Next game, they got 8 players on the court.
You know what I mean?
3 of these niggas got whistles.
These niggas, you breathe on a nigga, you be like, damn. Game 1 and 2, this nigga, you know what I mean?
Nigga charged the air first play.
Yeah. Now you got to sit down in the first, in the first quarter.
Off. Now you come in the next half, your ass is ice cold. You can't do
nothing. Or you down
now
30 now. You know
now
what I
they
mean?
letting
You
you
had to
play.
sit the whole time.
So what was the general consensus amongst the public concerning Antonio Brown and his situation? Did anybody pick up on that or hear about any of that? Like
a lot of people been taking up for him. A lot of people been saying, taking up for the NFL, saying this nigga crazy and blah blah blah. But somebody posted, it was because he needed a certain amount of catches to get the money, and you know what I mean? It wasn't him, but even Tom Brady came out and said, don't be so quick to judge, you know what I mean? He a good guy. And we just pray the best for him, So
pray that shit.
I don't know. I think it's the coach, man. Because the way the coach came on that thing, like, yeah, he's no longer with us.
No longer with us.
It's
like
the
he
coach.
passed away.
I believe it's the coach. He ain't fuck with the coach.
I definitely, you know what I'm saying? I would agree with that part. Like,
yeah, it's the coach.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's all I was saying. There was a trigger. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Behind assholes.
Yeah.
They be athletes that couldn't make it.
Remember, we're not there. We're not listening to what goes on in practice and the meetings and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying to you. It was a build-up.
They're acting like they want to be hard asses when them niggas be soft. You talking all that tough shit out your mouth, a nigga run you over.
Yeah. That's why my nigga Latrell, remember Sprewell choked out PJ Carlissimo. Like, yo, don't talk to me like that, nigga. Fuck.
Hey, yo, that was epic, right?
Choke that
Look,
nigga.
He gonna say that's
choking niggas like I'm Sprewell. Golden State,
Yeah.
holding the world in the palm of my. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's the
Telling you, man, like
Banned
you
from
gotta have
TV
some of the
joint.
man. And when I was in high school, the way some of the coaches was talking to niggas is like, yo, like,
They talk to you like you soft.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, they talk crazy.
I love
Coaches talk
coaches that
crazy.
talk to everybody like that, but
Bro.
when I see that favoritism shit, it's like, nah, you're not going to. This gonna be the last time. Fuck that.
We went to Riverside and they already told us that this man was a freak. And you know, we was young and we into all of that. So all we know is like you hear freak, that man not right, B. Why he always want these little boys around him or whatever, man. So
Who?
that was Leutch, Coach Leutch. You know
What happened with the little boys? What happened?
You don't know what happened with the little boys. This nigga was just not, you know, he done had a case that was brought out on him. But when we was growing up, it was all speculation. But you ain't want to be the little nigga to find out. So I ain't got no time to be going over there shooting for these. And then these niggas say dumb shit. Move your ass, touch your buns, and yo, fam, I'm not with this type of shit. Like, a nigga don't play that. I probably went to one joint, man. Me and my man Raheem, we ain't never go back, bro. Never. And when I say never, I mean never.
Wow.
Like niggas wasn't right, bro, for real. So that was something that you had to worry about when you was in the sports being young. You had to worry about these coaches and these niggas. So now you know them niggas still don't be right. They be in the NFL. Them niggas is Corona heads after. Them niggas ain't doing nothing but drinking the beer, watching tapes.
Yeah.
So you don't want that, man. He getting frustrated about his life. Now he coming after you at work. He got you feeling some sort of way.
Yeah.
He always want to put you down. Tell your ass go in the game with 4th and 15. Go down to get those yards, nigga. We need you.
Yeah.
First and goal or the 3-yard line, they sit you down. You know that old. Make sure your touchdowns and your touches ain't up.
But watch Kyrie and watch Kyrie. Probably, I would thought Kyrie would be the next nigga that they try to do something to. But I think Steve Nash, he got the right coach because Steve Nash was a player.
No, because Steve Nash need his ass.
Yeah.
And then all these niggas start falling in COVID because y'all was ready to talk all that trade shit a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve Nash ain't got nothing to do with what they do once they start talking that trade shit. It's over. That's the organization.
Yeah, because his ass could get clipped too. He fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but this was just like a little recap, a little, you know, that little 30-minute, 40-minute clip piece for everybody to know what was going on with this little. We had our little intake for the Antonio Brown walkout situation.
Let's pay attention to that.
Stay tuned. More's coming out. They got lawyers involved now. More's coming out.
Yeah, so and make sure y'all go check out them other episodes on Spotify, Google, Apple, and all the other forms that we got it on Anchor right now. I ain't trying to cut it short. I'm just letting y'all know that this was a recap. If my brothers got anything else they want to address right now, they can let me know what's going on.
You when you going back up to 4-6?
When I'm going to 4-6, I might go there tomorrow.
I
might go tomorrow.
Bam.
I might go tomorrow. We both can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, that nigga froze?
What nigga froze?
Oh. When you go back to 4-6, tell Reem we gonna have to play him, man, because I don't believe he's the nicest nigga. We gonna have to play.
Now, I'm not even gonna talk about that to Reem because last time I was talking to you, wasn't you having a little knee issue?
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna get that right. I need about 3 weeks.
3 years, nigga. You are not no.
We're gonna get that right.
3 years. Reem fast still.
So my meniscus.
That nigga Reem is fast still. I don't know if you want that.
He used to be fast.
Everybody out there, we appreciate you. This will be your own therapist recap. We'll see you again Saturday, 6:30.
Y'all be
Is that
safe.
right, fellas?
Yeah, Saturday 6:30. That sound good. That sounds
Saturday.
good.
We got something real important that we're gonna bring to you. I'm making sure I got it in the works right now. We gonna have a gentleman's conversation. I have a special thing coming forth.
All right, sounds good. This your
All right,
man,
man.
D
Y'all
Banger
be
Thomas,
safe.
people of the world. All right, Pop, Lane.
You
All right.
already